Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. Hello everyone, welcome back to Blues Fans TV, and if you couldn't tell by that weird intro, we're talking about Thiago Silva being a Chelsea player. But before I do that, can you please like this video, comment down below, and also subscribe to Blues Fans TV. We're bringing you daily transfer news content, so please subscribe, turn the notifications on. While you're at it, subscribe to me at the back post here on YouTube. Yep, Thiago Silva is a done deal. How crazy is that? He'll be leaving PSG on a free, and he's accepted Chelsea's bid, and he will be a Chelsea player this coming season. That's so excited. Let's get into it. Right, first thing I want to talk about is price. As I just said, he's coming in on a free, so there's no transfer fee for him. He's coming in, but I wanted to talk about his wages because it's reported that he's going to be getting about 6 mil a year, 6 mil euros a year. So that works out to be about 125k a week, so about 110k in quid, right? And so for no money, so no transfer fee, 100k a weekish, that's 100% a bargain. I can't believe it, really. That's some good business. Like, we're getting a world-class player, 400k a week, and no transfer fee. Is anyone else not excited about that? That's insane. He's taken a massive pay cut as well, because at PSG, he reportedly earns about 330k a week. So he's taken a considerable pay cut just to be with us. And I think, that says something about us and where we're going. I think that says something about Frank Lampard and his pull power, and it's got to be something to do with Marina Granovskaya, because she's an absolute don for pulling this deal in. And it's a really, really, really good bit of business, I think. I've already seen the comments chatting gas about how old he is, right? And yeah, the dude's 35, but this, people are comparing him to Willian, right? And they shouldn't, because we've offered him a 1+1 contract, and that's what he's took. He's with us on a 1+1 contract, which means he gets the year with an option for another year at the end of it. Something Willian didn't take. Willian wouldn't have took that. He wanted 3 years, but he's over 30. Thiago Silva, he knows that he's over 30. He knows that he's getting on as a player. He's took this deal for a 1+1, and that's just what happens when you're over 30 at a big club anyway. like Lampard, Terry got the same treatment when they were with us. Other teams do this with their players. So, I think, it's fine that he's 35. He's only coming in for like the next 2, potentially 3 years if he's really strong for us, And anyway, there shouldn't be a thought. He's a world-class player. We all know that. We can just take a look at his trophy cabinet and see that. Right, so he's won 1 Copa de Brazil with Fluminense. He's won a Serie A title with Milan. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ligue 1s with Paris Saint-Germain. And he's also won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Coupe de France's with Paris Saint-Germain. That just speaks for itself, and that's me without speaking about the League Cups and the Copa America that he won with Brazil last year. Like, that's an insane amount of trophies, and that just shows the kind of class that we're bringing in here, the kind of talent that we are bringing in here. All these trophies aside, I think the biggest reason we're bringing Thiago in is because of the leadership he can bring in. We've lacked leadership in our defence this whole season. We've lacked it for a couple of seasons now. I think it personally left when Cahill left. We lost Terry the year before, 2 years before. We've lost Cahill, and I think we really have just lost that leadership in that back line. And this year we've struggled because of it, because when we've been down and out, there's no captain to drag us through. Yes, Azpilicueta, you're an amazing captain. I absolutely love him, and he's an incredible footballer. But sometimes I just think he isn't as, he's a different kind of captain. He's not that kind of leader that will drag you through it. He's the kind of leader that plays every game, is consistent, he's formal, and he leads by example. And I think we need more than just that, and that's what I feel like we've brought in here with Thiago. Like, he's got this experience, this wealth of experience. I spoke about the trophies. He's won so much as a player. He's got that mentality, and we're bringing that mentality to our club now. We've had that mentality for years, but we've been lacking it recently. So we're bringing that in to shore up that defence. Players around him will, feed off that energy. You're telling me that Rudiger, Zuma, Christensen, Tomori, these players aren't going to learn off this world-class centre-back. You know what I mean? Like, I think we've brought this in as to be a incredible player, yes, but more so to bring in a mentality and a bit of experience. We've got all these young players, our academy, the boys that we've just brought in, like Werner, potentially Kai Havertz. We're bringing these boys in, and they are young and talented, but they've not got the experience. So it's like we're bringing in a bit of experience now, and I think I've said it already. I think it's a good bit of business. I think it's a class line. I think our back line's so shaky. We all know that. And I feel like this is a good move to shoring it up. And we all saw when Virgil van Dijk went to Liverpool, and yeah, he wasn't as experienced as Thiago Silva. Yes, younger, but he wasn't as experienced. And look how much he changed that back line just with his confidence and his experience. Like, imagine that, but Thiago Silva with Chelsea. Like, I think this is going to be incredible for our defence. I really do. With Silva coming in, I think we need to talk about some of the boys that will be going out. And it's kind of sad, really, because I think Tomori is going to be one that goes out. I think he's going to go out on loan, potentially to a Liga side. That's what the reports are saying. We're going to loan him out over there. And, it makes me a little bit sad because, he's an incredible player. He's had a couple injuries this season, scored goal of the season. That's come out recently. And I was there for that game. I've said it plenty of times, but I was there. You can see me celebrating in the clip Chelsea posted. But that, I think he's a talent. He's definitely one for the future, and we really need to make sure we keep hold of him. I think we're going to loan him out, get him some minutes, and hopefully bring him back in the next couple of years, hopefully, and him to come back into that squad, because he's got this relationship with the boys there as well. Like Mason, Tammy, they all come up together. They're in the same class of. So I want to see him back. I hope this isn't one of those weird loan moves that he goes off and never comes back. But, Thiago's going to come in and bring our experience. Tomori's going to go out and get more experience, and hopefully, it all kind of works out together. Because, Thiago isn't a long-term solution to this problem. We know that, but he's a very, very, very good short-term. So hopefully we see him back at the club soon. But yeah, that leaves Zuma, Christensen and Rudiger, really. And I don't know if we plan to sell any more of those just as yet. There's a couple of rumours floating around with different defenders coming in. But with them centre-backs, with Thiago Silva, I can feel like they can get their act together around him. I feel like the main pairing might be Thiago and Zuma. I feel like at the end of our season, that kind of showed to be like Zuma proved to be like our best defender, best of a bad bunch, really. But I think he can really thrive alongside Thiago Silva, and that could be a good partnership. And then I think then that player's interchangeable. Like Rudiger can come in, Christensen come in. Obviously Thiago Silva's getting on, so we can still bring in a different partnership. So I think that works if we don't sell anyone, but if we do, who knows what's going to happen there. But yeah, I think this is quite an exciting prospect for us as a club. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm extremely excited about this move. I was worried about getting a defender in. We had all this attacking influx coming in, and don't get me wrong, that is incredible, and we're going to look extremely deadly next season. But I was worried about what we were going to do with the back line, and this move just Frank Lampard just went, shh, don't worry, we got this. You know what I mean? And that that does really excite me. I think I've been more excited for this than other ones, which is a bit weird because we're signing a 35-year-old centre back. But he's bringing in all of his experience. He's bringing in all this wealth of winning. His winning mentality, and the young players can thrive off that. And I really, really do think that's something special to come into the club. Right, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like the fact we signed Thiago Silva? Do you wish we had someone else? Who else do you want to get in? I'm extremely excited about it. But yeah, keep the conversation going down in the comments. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Blues Fans TV. I said this at the start of the video, but we're bringing daily transfer news on the channel, so make sure you subscribe for that. Make sure you turn the notification bell on as well, because then you'll literally know when we post. And also, if you don't mind, subscribe to the Back Post. That's my channel. We talk all things football over there, so please check that out if you don't mind as well. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.